These 10 Netflix series stand out by grabbing attention instantly and pulling you into immersive worlds. From magical realism to psychological thrills and dystopian survival, each show brings strong characters, smart plots, and suspense from the very first episode. Dive in and get ready for binge sessions you won't regret. At number 10, we have Ratched. This origin story of nurse Mildred Ratched takes place in a 1940s psychiatric hospital. She arrives poised and polite, but her carefully constructed persona hides ambition and control. The first episode sets us up in the hospital's sterile corridors, revealing hints of manipulation and cruelty in her very first interactions. Each episode peels back layers of her identity. Her clinical calm covers rigid control. Staff and patients become pawns. By the end of the pilot, the tone is chilling, the stakes clear, and Ratched's transformation inevitable. It got an IMDb rating of 7.2. At number 9, we have Marianne. In this French horror series, Emma Larsimon writes terrifying novels about a demon named Marianne. When she returns to her childhood town to face creative bankruptcy, she learns Marianne is real and haunting the town. The pilot opens with childhood trauma flashbacks and the immediate return of the demon. Local townspeople react with fear, strange deaths occur, and Emma's childhood trauma resurfaces. Dark hallways, dolls, and mirrors become portals to terror. By episode 2, you know the supernatural threat is personal, visceral, and unstoppable. It got an IMDb rating of 7.3.
Friday, our foundation will put a necklace up for auction. The necklace belonged to Marie Antoinette. We're gonna steal it.
At number 8, we have Lupin. Usain Diop channels the fictional gentleman thief Arsène Lupin to avenge his father's wrongful conviction. The opening scene features a modern-day heist at the Louvre. Usain uses disguise, timing, and clever misdirection in front of stunned museum-goers. From the start, the show fuses emotional revenge with high-stakes, thriller energy. As police pursue him, Usain sets up games of cat and mouse, layering personal motives on a public intrigue. Each episode adds clever cons, family drama, and stakes elevated by past injustice. It got an IMDb rating of 7.5.
Cut down the king of the dragons and destroyed his only egg, the dragon prince.
At number 7, we have The Dragon Prince. In this fantasy series set in the magical land of Zadia, humans and elves clash over magical power. The first episode introduces Princes Callum and Ezrin, stranded after their father's assassination, and an elven assassin girl named Rayla. Their unlikely alliance hooks instantly. Two princes seeking family, a dangerous assassin risking her order. World building, tongue-in-cheek humor, and magical lore intertwined from the beginning. Each episode builds deeper alliances, mystery, and epic destiny arcs. It got an IMDb rating of 8.2.
Finish him!
At number 6, we have Cobra Kai. Decades after The Karate Kid, Johnny Lawrence reopens the Cobra Kai dojo out of desperation and devotion. The first episode picks up his life in a rut. Everything changes when Johnny meets a bullied teen and decides to teach him karate. From episode 1, nostalgia meets new conflicts. Daniel LaRusso re-enters through rebuilding his auto dealership. The plot quickly devolves into dojo rivalries, teenage drama, and resurging old pain. The chemistry between veteran karate and younger cast ignites early and never cools. It got an IMDb rating of 8.4.
I bet you would.
Someone is dead in Rome, and Senior Ripley is missing.
At number 5, we have Ripley. Tom Ripley is a con artist expertly mimicking high society. The pilot opens with him charming millionaires in Italy while hired to retrieve a wealthy man's son. His own obsession with luxury and escape shining through. Within the first hour, Ripley fakes a crime scene and creates identity confusion. Each move is calculated, every social connection a chance to reinvent himself. As events spiral, the tension builds around whether he'll be exposed or embraced into the life he craves. It got an IMDb rating of 8.1.
We don't want your kind here.
Hunting monsters for a price.
It's all the same.
At number 4, we have The Witcher. Geralt of Rivia is a monster hunter wandering a brutal continent. The first episode gives us a long-awaited fight with a griffin, magical politics, mercenary life, and the introduction of Ciri, a destiny-bound girl hunted for her hidden power. By the end of the pilot, 3 timelines entwine: Geralt's battles, Yennefer's rise, and Ciri's flight. The stakes are instantly huge, and the layered storytelling invites attention. The show combines swordplay, moral ambiguity, and mythic prophecy from minute 1. It got an IMDb rating of 7.9. At number 3, we have 100 Years of Solitude. Based on Gabriel Garcia Marquez's novel, this series introduces the Buendia family in the magical town of Macondo. The opening scenes show Jose Arcadio Buendia founding Macondo and seeing prophecies amidst colonial isolation. From the pilot, time feels cyclical. Ghosts visit, children are born with wings, and history repeats itself. The pilot sets a surreal, generational tone where magic and human emotion intersect. This is not a slow burn. It's a whirlwind from the very start. It got an IMDb rating of 8.3. At number 2, we have Squid Game. Desperate contestants accept an invitation to compete in a series of children's games for a massive cash prize, with lethal consequences. The first episode shocks as a player fails at a simple counting game and is eliminated in front of horrified peers. The show moves from confusion to cruelty in minutes. Viewers see star-class divides play out as competitors must betray or cooperate. Every round raises tension and moral decay. The gamble is on humanity or survival. It got an IMDb rating of 8. And number 1 is Dark. In the quiet German town of Winden, a child's disappearance reveals intergenerational secrets and a hidden time travel conspiracy. The pilot reveals mysterious caves, blackouts, and a failed nuclear power plant accident. Events connecting 4 families over decades. From the start, names, timelines, and images loop across generations. The narrative is meticulous. Clocks, diaries, and family trees matter. The tone is cold and suspenseful. Each detail becomes a clue in the puzzle, and the show dares you to keep up and never lets go. It got an IMDb rating of 8.7. All of these Netflix picks are guaranteed to grab you from the first minute, whether through tension, heart, mystery, or world-reinventing creativity. Each offers fresh storytelling and characters that stick with you long after the credits roll. Happy binge watching.